Hi, my name's Bill Scott. I live in Los Angeles, California. I'm a guitar player, music producer, and a tech wizard. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty swanky looking. All right. It's got actually some pretty interesting low end. The interesting thing is, some ways it actually kind of feels more like an acoustic with the strings. There's a little delay. That's kind of cool. Okay, so it's got like these little different presets. Feels cool, like you can feel the speaker vibrate. Distortion and delay. That's cool. All right, so I just downloaded the Enya Music app. And so one of the first things that I noticed in here is they've got a drum machine. And so if you connect your phone, you got a little drummer with you. And you can control the tempo. So I can have a drum machine, and I can have a microphone, and play the guitar. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is Rock EFX3. So. That's pretty cool. My inspiration as a musician comes from musicians that I admired. So guys like Frank Zappa, to Kurt Cobain, to Bowie. And then the inspiration for music and what I do in music and who I work with is love. Music to me is love. The journey of me with writing, if I'm writing on my own, it's usually just something that catches my attention that I want to write about. If I'm producing somebody else, my goal is to make sure that their vision is achieved. So it's just really important that people get to communicate what they want to communicate through their music. In my music, my personal music, I communicate a lot of satire. Some of my stuff is about just the grittiness of life and looking at sometimes terrible things and trying to make them funny. Sometimes you got to look at some things in the world and make light of them. When I first started playing guitar, it just felt like this was for me. I had tried everything else under the sun. I played sports. I did, swimming, basketball, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't feel like I was good at any of them. But when I started playing the guitar, I immediately connected with the guitar. And, I also growing up would see, my parents, like my father in particular, having to go to an office every day. And I kind of looked at that world and was like, please don't let that be me. And so to me, guitar was the escape of living that life. So the first time I ever came to Los Angeles, a really good friend of mine was doing an EP, and the drummer from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Steve Ferroni, was the producer. And I was flown out here to play guitar on the EP. Steve played drums on the EP. Nathan East from Eric Clapton's band played bass. And so to me, at that point, when I was 21 years old, still in college in Boston, to me, it was the most high-profile thing I had ever done. And so to me, it just made sense that I had to move to Los Angeles. I would tell someone who dreams to be a musician or a producer or work in music, do it, but you only should do it if you love it. Because it is a difficult career path. It's a very rewarding career path, but love is always what's going to get you to where you want to go in that career. And I'm sure that's true for other careers too, but for music, you have to love it if you want to do it. Where I hope that people can listen to stuff that I've done and go, oh my God, someone else felt that way too. And I know when I was a kid listening to artists, it made me realize that I wasn't alone in the way that I felt about things. And I think art in general does that, where you can see something through someone else's eyes or emotion and go, oh, I felt that way too. You know, when I get up at a rehearsal, you know, if I have a really long day and a hard day and I finally get to rehearsal or get to my show, when I'm on stage and playing, I feel the same way I felt when I did it the first time 20 some odd years ago. And in some ways, I think that's what keeps people young.
She's my local Starbucks girl. She's my little Judy Garland, the girl